Hey Internet, my name is John and it's Thursday the 2nd and yesterday was Mandy Patinkin's birthday. For those of you who are new here, to protect the innocent, all names have been changed to Broadway stars of past and present. Mandy Patinkin is my brother. Today I thought I might go into a little detail about all this name change business. Just a quick recap, here is who has been mentioned before. Joel Grey is my boyfriend, Rosalind Russell is my mother, Mandy Patinkin is my brother, Michael Cerverus is my professor from college, Joel Grey's parents are Carol Burnett and Jerry Orbach, Raul Esparza was my first boyfriend, Donna Murphy was my first kiss, and I mentioned Gavin Creel in passing. He's a good friend from college. Now, I have to admit I am a big fan of making lists, so when I came up with the idea of giving everyone in my life a pseudonym, naturally I went right to good old Microsoft Excel and made a big spreadsheet to keep track for myself. And of course I went ahead and gave everybody a pseudonym who I thought might come up in a video. As I began making the list, all the names were kind of random, but then as I went, I realized that I could use the name I was choosing for somebody to sort of drop a subtle hint as to who I was talking about. Something only they and I would recognize. For example, when I get around to telling stories about Mark Kudish, I know that he'll understand why I chose Mark Kudish for him. All my past romantic partners, Joel Grey, Raul Esparza, and Donna Murphy aside, there's also Brian Stokes Mitchell, Howard Keel, Tommy Tune, and Christopher Plummer. And now some of them might be able to guess who they are based on who their Broadway star is. Also, before I came out, I dated Sutton Foster for about 3 years. On the list are the two people who are tied for my oldest friend, because I still keep in touch with them and I met them when I still only had 1 digit to my age. That'd be Betty Buckley and Gregory Hines. Also on the list are my best friends from college who will inevitably make their way into some stories that I tell on this vlog. And that would be Gwen Verdon, John Lithgow, Dick Van Dyke, and Julie Andrews, who I just kind of linked together anyway. Kristen Chenoweth, Gavin Creel, as I mentioned before, Barbara Streisand, and Celia Keenan-Bolger. There's also the group of ladies that I stayed on campus with after I moved back home after living in New York. Audra McDonald, Bebe Neuwirth, Bernadette Peters, Ethel Merman, and Tyne Daly. There are several more people on my list, but I feel like I'll get to them in due time. For example, Angela Lansbury is coming to visit this weekend, and she's one of Joel Grey's best friends from college. I really hope this is going to be more confusing for me than it is for you. Mandy Patinkin, happy birthday, buddy. I'll talk to you soon. That's all for now, hooligans. See you next time, and as always, don't forget to be awesome. I'm sure I'll get around to telling you the story about the times I used to let Roger Bart sit on my shoulders, or my brief but unforgettable infatuation with Jonathan Groff.